Okay, we are so lucky to have all of these wonderful people here, and we're going to start by celebrating Peggy. Peggy, what can we support you with?
Well, the I just like I said, it's been an intense day. And so I just want to say I am so grateful to be here, so grateful for this group. And I'm just staying on and getting off and thinking about my day. You know how it is when you have people that you really are in sync with and the same things happen at the same time. Well, this sort of sucks, but I'm going to share it anyway, is my dear friend Neil Simon, whom I've known for 30 or 40 years, shared that he had a very aggressive cancer biopsy and was given 4 to 6 weeks to live today. So, where I'm aligned with that is I just came back from having a picture taken of my bladder. And so there's some mass in there that's probably not very aggressive, but some low form of cancer that I'll follow up on when I get to Florida. And I thought, now, if that's not being supportive and in sync, I mean, how ridiculous can you get with that? So that just came to me as the epitome of mirroring life's experiences. So it's just been a week of realizations and a week of love and a week of appreciation and a week of reading and a week of catching up on old Gene Hackman films that I hadn't even seen before, like the one about Vietnam in 72, Valor, that I'd never seen before. Amazing movie.
Well,
But
Peggy, I know that it's very challenging when you're dealing with something like that. And my mother had bladder cancer, and hers was so extensive that she had to have her bladder completely removed. And she lived for 25 years beyond that with an external pouch that was her bladder. They have ways to support you that you would not believe. And so I totally see you completely healed and whole and everything's perfect.
I think that that is my preference.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know that that is my preference,
Yeah, even if they take out a portion of the bladder, you
which
are still going to
nobody's
be
talking about
absolutely
yet.
fine. Right.
Yeah,
Right. Well,
it'll
let's
be
support
fine.
your intention because I know that you need to pay attention to your energy level. You are also recovering from COVID right now. So there's a lot happening with you. And how are you with the broken leg? How's that progressing?
It's better. It sometimes looks like sometimes it actually looks like my own ankle. It's I mean, there used to be a 4 inch differential in their diameter, one ankle to the other one, but it's probably down to maybe 2 inches difference now, maybe even an inch and a half. But yeah, that's better. I've not had a week like this or a year like this before. So anyway, it shows what there is to be grateful for. Oh, Dorji.
I know he's so funny, isn't he?
I have to learn how to do that stuff. So, so thank you. Elaine, would you just set an
Sure,
intent for me, please?
sure. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that Peggy, Megan, Neil, and all of us welcome in infinite divine healing energy, knowing that all is well, that our bodies are already healed perfectly, completely, and permanently. Our minds may not understand it yet. Our doctors might not agree with it yet. And the angels are telling us this is our truth. This is our reality. So we relax into this perfect knowing and trust that all is well. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. There was a lot of energy in that.
Oh, just thank you, and everyone continue have a wonderful evening. And I'm just in such gratitude for each one of you. Dorothy, do me one more rain shower. Don't rain on my parade.
That is hysterical.
All
Leave it
right.
to Dorji.
Bye, you guys.
Love you, Peggy.
Love you. Take care.
All righty. Bye bye.
We want to send you hearts like that.
I know. I know. Wow. And Minna, thank you for mentioning the humming. I totally forgot the humming. It's been a while since I've done the group, right? And I forgot that after the three deep breaths and the message that comes through, then we were stopping and doing the five hums. So my apologies that I didn't do it this time, but I'm going to keep us going because there's lots of us here and there's a lot to celebrate. We're going to start with Julie. Julie, we'd love to hear what's going on in your world.
I am just overjoyed, so grateful for all of you. I before this group, I do my own breathing and I say I'm open and receptive. And the things that come to me are just amazing. So thank you for the Ho'oponopono. I've been doing that all day today. And my car was in the garage. The engine overheated, and he says, "Oh, the engine is, it has 255,000 miles on it. You need a new engine for $10,000." And so I did Ho'oponopono on my car. I took it back in there for an oil change, and they checked everything out. No engine light. It's fine. So I'm thinking, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's just like, I'm just going to claim every little miracle, every big miracle that comes my way. And I am just, I guess I didn't know the extent of this Ho'oponopono prayer. And I've been struggling with, decluttering my home and this and that. And I just embraced it. And I just accepted things as they are and I embraced it. And all this love came pouring out of my heart and forgiveness. And I want to do more and more. And it was so easy. And I thought, oh my gosh. And then I went to my body and all the things that my whole face and my whole dental process. I never said like true thank you for, the resilience and hanging in there. And so it was just like a day of immersion into this gratitude and just appreciation for just life and living, being alive today. So there's so much more, but you can tell that I'm just like really, really in a place of gratitude, harmony, accepting and giving love and receiving all this is just enormous for me to, I just want to acknowledge it all and all of you. Thank you, thank you,
That
thank
is so beautiful. Congratulations. How can it get even better than this?
you.
That is wonderful. Yeah, good for you, Julie. And I'm so glad that you did the Ho'oponopono around the clutter
Oh, yes,
because it does shift everything.
it
Yeah.
does.
And I'm getting into that as well. So thank you. Thank you for being such a great role model. Wow. David, what's been going on in your world?
Well, I am so very grateful for the Ho'oponopono healing meditation we did last night, the intention group. That was, that really struck me. I think it did everybody. And I am helping my mentor, who I teach the residence art class here at Motion Picture. I'm helping her prepare for the residence art show. And it's going to be Saturday, and it's going to be all the people in the art class plus all the people in the clay class. And Friday we're going to assemble everything, and then all the families have been invited, and all the residents have been invited. So that's going to be fun.
That is really cool. And David, I'm going to add that I read the latest version of your book and I loved it. I haven't gotten back to you with a review yet, but thank you so much for doing that, for
Well, thank you,
honoring
and I
that
thank
creative
you for.
spark, because that's really important to honor it when you've received the guidance. And wow, beautiful. It's really beautiful. How can it get even better than this? So you're also honoring that creative spark by supporting this show that's happening this weekend and all of the paintings that you're doing for your book. That's really beautiful. Congratulations. Awesome. Michelle, we'd love to hear from you. I'll hit the ask to unmute button. There we go.
Well, of course, I'm grateful and blessed to be here with you all. Such a wonderful energy, and I really needed you guys today. I don't know why, but I'm dwindling in positive energy today. But that's okay. That I know where I can come to get that. I have other ways of getting that. I've been doing random things, like a lot of it. I've been doing the hum thing a lot more, even with people around, and the breath with the consciousness. I've been doing that more. I want to celebrate that it's the Jewish holiday and it's going to be an awesome New Year, even though I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I'm not going to pretend like my stinking thinking doesn't tell me it's just going to be horrible, but that's crap. I just have to not listen or just continue anyway. Like Mother Teresa says, do it anyway. I love that. I love that. It's one of my favorite, whatever you call them, things that.
Yeah.
Thank you. The words still. I don't know if I told you all, but I don't think I'm getting any kind of surgery anytime soon, because they won't give me, no, not because it's good, but because they're not giving me a PICC line, because the infection that I have is not good enough for a PICC line. So I'm like, okay, then I guess I'm just not going to have surgeries, because nobody's doing surgery with an infection in my body. So I'm just going with the flow to the best of my ability, which is pretty good. Holly came home to live a couple of days ago. It's been a challenge. And you know what? I'm grateful I have a place to be. I grateful puppy's here with her, and I didn't get to see my niece and nephew yesterday. No, I think it was yesterday, but I'm going to see them Friday. And I didn't freak out this time, so that was good. I'm just doing the best I can with what I have. And my youngest daughter came to pick up her package, so I got to at least be in her energy for a minute. And that's all I got for now.
That is really wonderful. And Michelle, I so appreciate you sharing this with us that our minds can say one thing when our soul knows a different truth.
Yeah.
And our doctors can say something when our soul knows a different truth, right? They're doing the best they can. They have limited access to information. You have unlimited access to infinite intelligence. And I know you missed the intention group last night. I'll talk a little bit about it when it's my turn to celebrate. I did send out the recording. I
Thank you.
encourage you to watch it. It was really powerful, really, really powerful. Yeah.
Thank
So,
I
and
will.
I also agree with Dorji that he knows the divine is healing you right now. And every time you come into this energy, you get more and more healing energy. It's exponential what comes through. And it doesn't decrease at all throughout the week. It's like every time you show up, you get another bump and it stays really high for that week. And then you get another bump and it stays really high for that week. So I commend you for knowing yourself well enough and trusting yourself to go, you know what? I'm going to take the time to go to Mastermind because it really will serve me. And I don't always know exactly how it's going to serve me. I just know it will serve me. And I trust in that energy.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for tapping into your soul above and beyond your mind and your intellectual
I
understanding.
thank all you guys for teaching me how.
There's a lot of trust involved. And I remember when you were first joining us, you said that was something you wanted to work on was trust. And you are showing that trust. You are demonstrating that trust. Whether you believe it or not, your actions speak louder than your words or your thoughts. So kudos. Very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Mm. Awesome. Well, we've got Meta in the house, and I haven't seen Meta for a long time. So I'm really excited to celebrate what's been going on in your world, girl.
Well, I'm a year older than the last time you saw me, but a year. I'm so grateful that I'm here. So that's
Well, you're here
a
too.
big win, and I'm here tonight. So I'm really pleased about that because every Wednesday something's happened, and I haven't been able to join. But as I say, I had a birthday, and one of the gifts I received many. Well, my life is a gift at the moment. I received a weighted vest. Now, not only do I look like a police officer, but I am going on my walks now with 12 pounds on my back. And I have this vision of falling over and not being able to get back and being like a tortoise with this weighted vest on me. But I must say, I can feel it with my back muscles, and I feel as if I'm, and there's a place here for the phone. So I see people thinking, oh, is she a security guard or something like that? Anyway, it's lots of fun. And I recommend it so far. Anyway, so that was lovely. I've had tons of company, which is both wonderful and sometimes exhausting, but I've had lots of company, but I'm really, really enjoying this fall. You should have seen the colors today at the lake. Brilliant reds and oranges. And oh, so, so beautiful. The little man across the road, he has cancer. And I shared my birthday cake with him. But I've learnt my lesson. He only likes me to focus on him because, anyway, it's a gift. And anyway, I'm just very, very grateful. And life is Life's really good.
Yeah, how can it get even better than this? Oh, absolutely. Well, Mena, I don't blame him for really wanting to be the focus of your attention because you radiate so much peace and comfort and joy and love that anyone fortunate enough to be in your presence really wants to just absorb that energy and reach that higher space of being. You create that space everywhere you go. So, not exactly a surprise.
Give me boss, lady.
Yeah, the truth is hard to hear sometimes. Awesome. Speaking of gorgeous, we've got Angela in the house. Love the hair. I do that every time because honestly, it looks a little different every time. It looks great every time. So, can I
Well, I
get
haven't. I've been going to the pool, one of my wins. The pool will close on the 30th, so next week, because it's not a heated pool. It's covered over by a big, I don't know what, anyway, it's covered over, but it's not an indoor pool. So the temperature is starting to go down, but I had the whole pool to myself last night, so it was like a 50-meter Olympic pool. So it was like, wow. It's I love to swim. It's so relaxing anyway. So going is a win and just getting out and walking. I've been going to our botanical park garden to walk and just walking on the grass and bare feet because we don't have grass in yards here, most people. So it's just to get grounded before it's going to be too cool to be doing that. So just enjoying being out and doing those things. And it was our hol national holiday on Tuesday for well, it's the day after the equinox, but it's a day to bring Japanese ohagi, rice balls covered with sweet bean paste, which takes hours to make, but I always try to make it if I'm in Japan to bring to the altar of our ancestors, Masato's brother's house. Um, so just doing those kind of things and been very blessed to have the time to do those kind of things and to be here with
Yay.
y'all.
yay?
So
Y'all.
I need to wash my hair after going to the pool because it's getting to the point
It
where
looks so cute.
oh anyway, thank you, thank you. Hmm.
Oh, how can it get even better than this? You know, it's all accidental. You show up the way you show up, and people love you exactly as you are. That's
How
pretty
lucky
darn
are
cool.
we?
Speaking of loving it, Dorji, I can't get over all of your gestures and your the rain cloud is awesome. You gotta unmute, mister. There he
And
is.
just like everybody else that was there yesterday, I have a different, I look at it differently, the whole Ponopono. You have to become an observer, and it takes me to a different spot. I meditate every morning. I do my sahaj, then I go to my stadium of light after that, and I do my meditations and I do the whole Pono for God's creation for everybody. And but now, yeah, I noticed I wake up early in the morning now. This morning I woke up at 3:15 and went outside in the cold grass, barefoot. I was sitting there with a hot ice water and I was meditating and I felt the difference. I think, yeah, it's gonna take me to a different spot. I also play soccer now almost every day, and we have a game going. Two grandfathers against two kids. We have a great time. I don't talk to my buddy. My buddies in Germany all think I'm crazy. They say, "When are you ever going to grow up?" Falling around and stuff. But I love it. Uh, I I pray and meditate before the sun comes up. And then when the sun comes up, I see my stars that I always see at the same time, most of the time. And it really, really makes me feel good. And, like just seeing the neighborhood to wake up. And then when they're all awake, I go back to sleep and sleep, take a nap for an hour and a half or so. I ride my bike everywhere and I realize, yeah, that's not enough. So I walk.
Good
Today, I just
job.
walked for
Sorry.
Do I talk too slow or I never get through?
You just have a lot to celebrate, mister, which is awesome. That's great because you're loving so much of your life and you're noticing so much to love.
And I'm noticing also, yeah, like I wake up 2, 3 times a night, yeah, and then I go to the bathroom. And I kept thinking, yeah, that I'm going because I have to go. But this morning I realized, no, yesterday morning I realized, yeah, I woke up because my feet were cold, not because I had to go to bathroom. But yeah, I didn't even have to go to bathroom, and that's to me that's a big thing because now I think, yeah, I can sleep through the whole night and regenerate my atoms, my cells, and get younger and younger and younger.
And you absolutely can. And
And
remember to call on the unnamed angels before you go to sleep and ask for their support to do exactly that. With whatever amount of sleep you get, ask them to help you sleep all the way through the night. But even if you don't, that's okay. They can still give you all of that. So, yeah, awesome, Georgie. Congratulations. I'm so excited to see all that you're doing and the fact that you're playing soccer. Good on you, man. That is great. Congratulations. Wow. How can it get even better than this? We got Kelly in the house. Kelly, please
I
unmute
just,
and let us know what's
I
going
just,
on.
Elaine, can you see? You can't see
I
me,
can't see you,
but
and
you
I
know
have
I'm
seen your
here.
photo every once in a while, but I do know you're there, and I'm
Okay,
going to call on you next after
no
Kelly.
problem. Thank you.
All righty, sure.
Okay.
Your name shows nice and clear, so we know you're there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have so many things I hope I remember to tell them to you. The what I've been calling, the interesting clients, we finally have a ratified contract. And the seller counter went out on August 23rd, and the sellers would not accept the buyer's counter. I mean, the buyer's counter came on August 23rd, and they would not accept the buyer's counter until Saturday morning. I kid you not. It's like, what are you doing? But anyway, it's been a lot of a hoponoponopono and calling on the angels, let me tell you. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, yeah, we agree. I'm like, what? And then they countered the buyer, and while the seller's getting all rowdy about stuff that had nothing to do with, the buyer just decided to take their counter and not ignore theirs that they had sent them. So it's like, okay, great. So anyway, it's just been very, very, very interesting. And today was another one of those like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I hope Honopono and the angels have been helping me a lot. And the song I am filled with loving kindness. And the last 2 weekends have both been super busy with family and with church things and very fun and very wonderful, but exhausting, like you said, Minna. And Sunday morning, I gave a talk at church and I got good feedback. I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully it was good and contributed to people. But then when I got home, I was tired and I've been wanting to read my novel. And I don't know if I told you about Horse, it's really good. But all last week, I was so busy that every night when I went to bed, I just fell asleep. I didn't never even open the book. So Sunday afternoon, I decadently let myself just have hours of reading. And then last night, I stayed up late to finish it. Couldn't quite do it. So this morning, I started the day by finishing my novel. It was so fun. It was really delightful. But then all sorts of things happened, so I didn't take my walk until just right before this. I'm so hot. I'm sitting in the air conditioning and I'm watching the leaves and everything blow outside. So you might see me leave to turn it off. But I love hearing all your cold because it's hot here. But one more quick thing. A few weeks ago, a friend asked me to be her accountability partner because she wants to lose some weight. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go along with that. I'm a little, got a few pounds I want to get rid of. And the Friday before last, I was right at my plan. So all of you were right there with me. I was like, I made my goal. How does it get any better than this? Let's celebrate. Then the next morning, it was gone. And all week it was gone. But then today, I'm a pound and a half below my goal. I'm not really quite sure how or why, but maybe it's all the stress of dealing with these people. But I'm grateful. And I'm really, 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 really happy to be here with all of you.
Oh, back at ya. How can it get even better than this? And I love that you've been using Ho'oponopono and the angels because it really, 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 really helps. It really does.
Well, I'm telling
Congratulations.
you, Karen Drucker's song, I'm filled with loving kindness, has been very, 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 very useful. When they're being so unreasonable, I'm just like,
Could you put her name and the song title in the
happy
chat
to.
for
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
That would be
In fact, I was
awesome.
thinking about one of her songs. I can't quite bring it up in my mind, but it's about every cell in my body is full of life and full of health. And she wrote it for a
Oh,
friend who had cancer. So I'll
oh.
try and remember the name of that.
Yeah, you could
It's
probably
really cute.
Google it with her name and it'll bring up the name of the
Oh,
song.
you're so
Yeah.
smart. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Because we got to hear from Arlene, the lovely, rather dark Arlene.
Yeah, my camera's not working.
Oh, well.
And so I don't know, but I think once we end, I will shut everything down and reboot, and I bet it'll come back. But
Yeah.
anyway, but I've been fiddling with it for a long time and it's just not happening. So I could put my picture up because my picture is rather nice actually, but I have to figure out how to do that. I don't have time. I want to tell you, let's see, had a lot going on this weekend. We had something here called the Ditch Run, which is a an event that benefits a couple of things, and that worked out really well. And then also I had a memorial service for two friends of mine, brothers who died within 2 days of each other. Both of them were friends of mine. And then we had an incredible concert, a group called Take Three. If you ever get a chance to see these guys, these three women do, they're just amazing. So we had that and some other things. And then of course we had, oh, instead of church, where was I? Da, da, da. Oh, that was a memorial service. We had the memorial service on Sunday morning and the ditch run. But everything just the weekend just went very well and I and worked today. Well, I finished today. I finally got out emails for a job fair I'm having tomorrow, and I have somewhere between 30 and 30 employers that are going
Oops. Whoops. Arlene, I'm sorry. I accidentally muted you. Could you please unmute yourself? Uh-oh. Arlene.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
heard
Perfect.
you.
Okay.
I was just couldn't get
Sure. No
work.
problem. Go ahead. Keep
Anyway,
going.
where was I? Anyway, um, hmm.
You're
Yeah,
talking about the job fair
I have
that's
a job fair
tomorrow?
tomorrow with 30 to 35 employers, and it will be quite good. So I'm hoping we have a lot of people show up for it. It's my big one. I do a big one like this every quarter, so I'm looking forward to that. And my cat Panther, I was concerned about him and took him to the vet today, and I just brought him home. And apparently, he's a little guy and he's 22 years old, and he was very feisty with the staff. They had to sedate him in order to do any kind of to do an x-ray and to take blood and so forth. So, and there was apparently he's a little cat, and there was a big dog that came by and he just terrorized that dog. He just yelled and screamed, and the dog was actually apparently somewhat scared by Panther. So he was just showing his his who
Oh,
he is, so, But well, I think I may have told you before. One time I went to have his nails clipped because he was getting caught on everything, and it took two vet techs to hold him. This is the end. And two vet techs to hold him and another one to do the nails. And
oh, brother.
anyway, so there we are, my little old man. That's it.
With lots of oomph. He's
And
got
I,
a lot going on.
yeah,
He's
and I won't
bringing it.
know. They've done blood work, and I'll know tomorrow morning if what's going
That's
on.
good. That's
So,
good. Ah, well, I have a ton to celebrate also, and I'm going to start with Sunday, which was International Gratitude Day. And I had my family over for a picnic here on our property. And I wanted to do one last year, but the weather was way too hot. And up until this, yeah, that particular day, we just couldn't make it work. So I was thrilled to pieces. And we hung out for 3 hours under a beautiful oak tree, dappled sunlight. I made 3 different kinds of salads for the vegetarians in the family, and it all just went really great. Had a wonderful time. And Monday was the first day of fall. So happy fall, everybody. Monday, when I went to do my walk in the morning, I was going down my driveway and I saw this incredible sunrise and a smiley moon. It's where it's a really thin strip of moon and it happens to be oriented just right to be a smile in the sky. And it was just amazing. It was such a blessing and a great way to start the whole day. I have been really interested in Ho'oponopono lately. I came across a couple of different videos. I shared it with the intention group and I'll share it with everybody here in the mastermind. And really, the premise is that we have the opportunity to use Ho'oponopono to get back to neutral, to let go of all judgment and all emotions. I always prided myself on being a very positive, upbeat kind of person. I'm all about bringing the love. Well, I had the insight just yesterday, just as I was talking about Ho'oponopono with everybody, that when I'm all positive, I'm creating an equal and opposite reaction of negativity.
mm,
Never thought of that. Never considered that before. Always thought I just have to be, happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. And then I was called to take a look at the map of consciousness. And David Hawkins, in the map of consciousness, there's love, and above love is joy, and above joy is peace. The only thing higher than peace is enlightenment. And what brings you peace is Ho'oponopono, because it allows you to be completely clear and free of all of the gunk. I'm going a little bit over, but I'm going to explain one more thing. One of the videos that I'm going to send to you is from the Hawaiian doctor who worked at the medical center. And he goes on for quite some time. Feel free to have it on fast speed. He talks about how you are actually completely clear and neutral. And when you are, he shines a flashlight through that and he says, you can see the God essence. God can easily flow through when you're completely clear. But what happens is you're exposed to different things and people tell you stuff and you believe it and you collect all this information that is not you. And then somebody ticks you off and you react to their information, which is not them. There is no them, there's only us, right? There's only you. There's only the divine. And so his whole thing is use Ho'oponopono all the time for everything. He said, before I entered the room to have this conversation with this group of people, I was forgiving the room. I was using Ho'oponopono to release all energy and all judgment I might have about the room and the suitability and how it was going to work for the meeting. I release all judgment about the chair I'm sitting in and whether I'm going to be stiff after I get up, all that stuff. I release judgment on everything as soon as just constantly releasing judgment. So I received during the intention group last night, I received a challenge that I can choose to live in infinite divine grace, which is that space of peace. And what I have to do to experience that is release judgment, release the emotions, even the good emotions. Not that I'm upset that I'm experiencing good emotions, but good emotions are a form of judgment. I'm judging it as good. And in reality, I could accept it, right? What it's doing is it's moving us out of the natural human tendency to judge and put emotion to it, and instead setting us up as observers, witnesses who accept everything exactly as it is. Just accepting everything as it is. Very challenging for human beings to do, but it's one of the things I'm choosing to take on. Please feel free to remind me when I could use a little Ho'oponopono because I'm sure I can. All right.
Could I share something real quick?
Please, please,
How we
please.
talk about the synchronicities of things. The theme on Sunday was sow seeds of love and peace and reap joy. And what did you just talk about? Well, one of the other things I wanted to tell you, I forgot in our demonstration, we had a fabulous time at the Who concert last Wednesday. That's why I had to leave early. And Roger Daltrey is 81, and he sang as good as he ever sang. And Peter Townsend played like, he was a teenager again. And I mean, they were fabulous, 80 and 81. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do it because we can. I mean, I was blown away at how good and strong Roger's voice was. It was amazing.
And I guarantee you he's praying and he's meditating before he's on stage. And he's
I'm sure.
envisioning an incredible experience for everyone,
Absolutely.
himself included.
Absolutely. And it
Yeah,
was Wednesday night, and the place was packed.
I bet.
Yeah. Well, they were playing Friday night too, but it was amazing. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to share.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing in the good energy. Speaking of good energy, it's time for some intentioning. And Julie, you are first up. What
I,
would you like some energy around?
all right. I like to be first. That's well, something that you said about honoring that creative spark within. And I've been kind of like, oh no, that's not me. I can't do that. So to somehow allow with the bringing in the Ho'oponopono and just accepting who I am and not judging everything all the time. I don't know how to put words to it. So can you help me with that, Elaine? I
And,
just
and
want
and thank you so much for bringing that in because I think we all suffer from this, right? We all think that we have to control that creative something that's flowing through us. And when we can be in that neutral space of just accept something wants to flow through me right now, and I can just be present to it and I can enjoy it and enjoy the experience of allowing it to flow through me, right? That's
to.
amazing. Thank you. I needed that. Awesome. Such an incredible teacher, Julie. All right. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that Julie and all of us welcome that beautiful creative spark of divinity that shines so brightly within us. We are so delighted to be the harbingers, the safe space, that beautiful portal for the divine to express itself through us. So we graciously and joyously witness this creative venture called us, giving birth to the beauty of the divine in every moment. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you. Oh, that was powerful.
That was amazing.
Mhm.
That was really yummy. Thank you so much for that, Julie. It's exactly what I needed. And the expression that came through as I was creating that intention, just letting the intention flow through me, because it's not like I consciously think of what to say, it just happens. It was clear that we create with our words, we create with our eye contact, we create with our physical expression when we smile at someone, right? We create with every single bit and piece of what we are. And so we are never not creating as a part of the divine. Thank you. That was amazing. Dang. You get good stuff when you come to Mastermind. Oh, David, I know you've got something really awesome that we can support. There we go.
I think Julie and Elaine and I were on the same spiritual channel because the intention I wrote down has the same theme. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful. We all are emanations of divine love, and that our very DNA has the signature of Source in it, God eternal in the body. We celebrate our connection gratefully and give of our unique gifts to the absolute best of our ability. In deepest gratitude, we thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is.
We give thanks, and so it is. Ah, David, that was spectacular. And I really appreciate you bringing that in, because so often we try to excuse ourselves by saying, yeah, but I'm only human, right? But I'm a human, right? I'm a human. And I remembered Sandy Kavanaugh. Dorothy knows her very well and does a lot of work with her. She has a wonderful book, and I'm blanking on the name of it, Dorothy. So unmute and tell us what the book is. Something about brilliance. It's but she's spontaneous brilliance. I'm glad I can read lips. And she is all about improv. And what came through for me as we were holding David's intention is God is playing improv with us all the time. And the only way to thrive in improv, no matter what happens, you say yes and. Yes and. And so you can build from what you experience. You never deny it, because that shuts down the improv, right? We deny the energy that is there for us to support us. So thank you, David. That was really profound. Oh, David Edgar. I hope he hasn't been waiting a long time. I just noticed he was there. Awesome. All right. Well, while he's joining us, let's continue with Michelle. Michelle, I'll hit the ask to unmute button.
I just wanted to add one more thing to my celebrations.
Yeah.
I've been at temple for 3 days, feeling kind of like a phony in some ways, but still showing up for it. So that's good. And Elaine, feel free. You do good by me every single time.
Well, first, I'm going to welcome David Edgar. We're so glad you could join us today, David. Yay! We are
Yay.
having a wonderful time. We're doing the intentions now. So I'm going to support Michelle with an intention right now. She shared a number of things that have been going on for her when we did the celebrations. So I'm going to build from there. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that Michelle and all of us welcome this sparkling, healing, divine energy from the tops of our heads to the tips of our toes, allowing it to nourish us and replenish us and heal us in every conceivable way. So there is absolutely nothing remaining that can be seen by any doctor, by any scientific instrument, and by our own sense of who we are. It is all completely healed and cured and well. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you. That was intense.
It was really intense. And Michelle, something came through for you. It was a quote from Shakespeare. Um, there is nothing good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. And I saw you as you felt something happening in your body or you noticed some discontent in your mind, you immediately used Ho'oponopono to get into that state of observation. So you notice it and you just let that judgment and let the emotions go. And you feel a sense of release and inner calm. And every time you do that, you're connecting with infinite intelligence and you're healing every single aspect of your body. Angela, you wanted to share?
I'm sorry. Oh, to what I was going to say just went right out of my head. But what I saw was you, Michelle, you were given this d divine donut. It was a massive donut that fits over your head and goes around, like goes down to your waist. So it's like a life preserver, a life what do you call those thingies?
Yeah, life preserver. Yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, just it's always with you and you can float and know you're safe and secure anytime. But there was something else and it's just gone. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, both of you. Yeah.
Well, when it comes back, you can let us know in
Oh,
the chat or yes,
no,
what is it?
yeah, the Shakespeare quote. That's what's on the end of my email, all my emails. So that's fun. It
Ah,
was leading into to me speaking next.
there you go. Perfect. Wow. How can it get even better than this? Mena's got some yummy energy to share with us. I just know it. I just know it. She's going to unmute so we can actually hear what she's saying.
I
There we
wasn't
go.
saying anything.
I know.
I don't know. Angela and I have a mutual friend. Her name is Linda. And Linda has 2 weeks holiday at the end of November, and she's hoping to go to see Angela in Japan, and I'm going to go with them. But we need your help in coordinating the best flights for us all to arrive at the same time at the best possible price. So if you could give us some support to see, and then we'll have all kinds of tales to tell when we come back.
Awesome. We'll support you with that starting right now. We give thanks, and so it is. So something came through for you immediately, Mena. I hired a concierge angel to help coordinate everything for you. And she reminded me that there's a cool tool. It's an AI, and it's Google Travel. So you can ask Google for travel help, let it know where you're traveling from, where you want to travel to, and it will search for the best deals, the best prices, the best way to coordinate your schedule. So let AI do the work for you. And this has already happened. Yes, you guys I saw you having an incredible time, and we want photos, just saying.
Or we can do the mastermind together. I can squeeze in your little cubicle there, right?
Sounds good.
Oh, thank you. I never thought of AI to find flights.
Yep. I saw an article recently this week
Okay.
about somebody who got a really, really great deal on a flight. It was supposed to be like $1,000 and he got it for 250. And so it was all because he was working the AI tools and asking the questions. And, it took him a while to go back and forth, but it can be easy, right? All we have
Because
to do is decide it's going to be easy, and
it
we're
seems
guided to
that
the right tools.
the one person is going from one airport and the other person is going from the airport. And then the prices go up and down.
Yep.
When mine is cheap, Linda's is not cheap. So anyway.
So I think it will help you resolve that issue. So yay. How can it get
Yay.
even better than this? It's Angela's turn.
Yeah. Last week I asked for clarity on how to do what to do with the different projects. And I got some clarity. However, I haven't uh, I have so much resistance to moving forward, and it's like, where is that all coming from? And I'm doing all kinds of practices to help with it, but so just to just take the steps to put it out there.
May
Yeah.
I support you with this? Because this is something that I struggle with too. And I've been asking the divine for support here. So I really can relate. If you
Yay!
don't mind, I'm going to steal this. In love and light, we're so happy and grateful that Angela, Elaine, and all of us release all barriers to sharing our gifts openly, authentically, with joy and deep love and appreciation that we have gifts to share. And we trust that the perfect people will receive exactly what they need, and we will be amply rewarded. In deepest gratitude, thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you.
everybody.
That felt really good. That felt really amazing. Thanks for bringing that in, Angela. It's so interesting. We all share a lot of these same challenges, opportunities, experiences. Yeah, it's amazing how this all comes to be. Yes, Michelle, I'll ask you to unmute so you can share.
Angela, when we were doing the intentioning, I was directed to tell you that something about your inner children and your parents is in the way. That's it.
Thank you. That is often the case. Often. Awesome. Georgie, I bet you've got an awesome intention for us to support. What would you like some energy around?
I also was at the intention group yesterday, and I feel exactly like Julie and David and you. It gave me a lot, and I am grateful for a lot of things, but I also am grateful to be here to learn from all of you, and especially also from you, Elaine. Like you sometimes just by being you lead us into what I think is the right way, and I really feel that way. So
Thank you.
my intention is in love and light, we are so happy and grateful. We hold the intention that we release all physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort, replacing it with love, joy, and gratitude for immediate, permanent, and joyful healing, and asking our bodies and innate to generate new cells and atoms. Our bodies heal and renew themselves for the highest good of all. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is.
I am grateful to be here, and fearlessly I go forward.
Beautiful. Oh, it's really interesting. The energy was so high on that my timer on my iPad bombed. Yeah, it was that good. So I'm going to use an online thing because I always forget that this is available. So we'll be able to continue to time and it'll all be perfect. So how can it get even better than this? When the energy's that high, it will take out electronics. There's a reason why Arlene can't get her camera on, right? But rebooting will fix it. I know it will.
Boy, am I grateful the timer went off also.
All right, Kelly, what would you like some energy around?
You guys always say the things that I'm going to bring. And so then I thought, okay, Spirit, guide me. What is in mind to intend about? And then it came in and it went out. And I had to ask it to come back. So it came back. So I'm going to wrap it up in that kind of joy. Uh, in love and light, we each are always in our perfect place, doing what is ours to do. That we clearly are here by divine appointment, right here on planet Earth at this time and right here with each other at this time. And just as we have drawn ourselves into this group and drawn each other to all of us, so we do that in our day to day life. We draw in magnificent people that are here to serve us and us to serve them. That we are loved and loving, that we are peaceful and joy filled, and our love supports them and their love supports us easily, effortlessly, just automatically. And for that, I am ever so grateful. It is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is.
We give thanks, and so it is. I love that as the timer bell because it's welcome to the stage. You won the award.
Yeah, how does it get any better than that,
I
right?
know. It's pretty awesome.
That was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay. I need to see what. Oh, okay. We're done with that part. All right. Oh, that was awesome. And, Kelly, the thing that came through for me when you were using that intention, couple months ago, I got a message that everything is love, everything is guiding us to love, and every interaction is a request for love. It's an opportunity for us to rise to the occasion and be love and compassion in the moment, be kindness, be considerate. And it's the opportunity to receive love, especially when it doesn't initially look like love, because there are 5 love languages. And so often we're busy, we're distracted. I just want love the way I like it. Damn it. And so we have the opportunity to receive more than we give credit to. And I love everything that you said about that. Thank you so much for bringing that in. Really powerful. Ooh, Arlene. I'm going to click on the ask to unmute button. We still can't see you, but we can hear you once you unmute, and we would love to support your
Okay.
intention. Yeah.
thank you. First thing I want to say, I forgot to tell you that Carolyn sends her regards to everybody. She is up, I talked to her this morning. She's up in Abiquiu, which is northern New Mexico. It's Georgia O'Keeffe country, and having a beautiful, beautiful time. But she said to send love to everybody, and she'll be back next week, I believe. So a couple things. One, I took my cat Panther to the vet today. I will find out tomorrow from the blood work. He's the 22-year-old cat, and so I was just a little concerned about him, but it could turn out just fine, and that's my goal. My intention has to do with the human relationship. I have a cousin, and I believe that our relationship has been uh, was really good, and now it's not so good. And I have been reluctant to go talk with her because out of my own fear, my own trepidation about what's going to be said. So, in Love and Light, I envision that the relationship with my cousin and with everyone else turns out to be joyful and peaceful and loving. Thank you, Divine. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. So,
That's amazing.
Arlene,
Yes, yes.
I got something for you. The first thing is that you sit down, and if you have a picture of your cousin, that's great, but you don't have to. And you do Ho'oponopono around everything in that relationship and how you feel about the relationship, and all of the justifications, all the emotion, all of the she said this and I coulda, woulda, shoulda said that,
Mhm.
all of that stuff. And you do Ho'oponopono until you feel neutral. And
Okay.
then once you feel neutral, you remember, thank you, Julie, for bringing this in. You are a creative expression of the divine. And so you reach out to celebrate your upcoming connection in advance because
Okay.
you are using words to create the experience you choose to have together. So you let her know how excited you are to meet with her and what a joy it is that she's your cousin, and how much you treasure that relationship and how much you get out of the relationship, how much you learn every time you're with her, and that you're so excited that you're going to get to visit with her. Do that ahead of time, and she won't be braced for whatever's going to happen, right?
Yeah. Would you give me the Oponopono again? I've got it written
Sure.
down in the other room, but it's I love
I
you.
love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And
There we
in the notes, I'm going to send two different videos. One's by Joe Vitale, Dr. Joe Vitale, and he does a very short video just explaining what Ho'oponopono is and why it's so powerful. And then the other video is a bit longer, and it's by the Hawaiian doctor who actually was in the mental home working with people. So, yeah,
Okay, good. Thank you.
cool. Well, we got David Edgar in the house and we got to celebrate him. What's been going on in your world, dude? We are so happy and delighted and grateful that you made time to join us today. You're not unmuted yet. There we go. Yay.
Great to be here. Great to see you, Elaine, and Meta, and everybody else. Um, uh, thing well, and I managed to catch up on some reading when I was in Lithuania because I wasn't functioning. How is this right now? Not so good.
We can
Uh-huh.
hear you, but it's a little choppy.
Okay, so maybe speak more slowly. Um, so I have three books to recommend that I've been reading. One is a Jane Roberts set book, The Individual and the Nature of Mass Events. I don't know if any of you have read any of the Seth books, but it's fascinating stuff. And then Mirabai Starr. Don't know if all have read any of her stuff. She's got a lot of books. This one called Ordinary Mysticism is her latest. And then the idea for this book came from her friend, the writer Anne Lamott. And it's a great one. And then there's Richard Rohr, Falling Upward. He is a Franciscan friar. And I don't read a lot of Christian themed books, but it's not all Christian focused. It's more life focused.
He's
And he talks about all conditions, not just Judeo.
yeah, he's at the
Cool.
spiritual center here in Albuquerque. He's absolutely amazing.
That's great.
Ah, yes, yeah, yes, yeah.
That's
It's
really
it's a great
cool.
book.
Well, I will type those into the chat, but I want to support your intention next, David. What is your intention? What would you like some good energy around?
In love and light, we hold the intention. We are happy and grateful. We hold the intention that each of us will continue to be guided by the divine and to be open to receiving messages from the divine and fearless in moving forward and continuously surprised by the angels and by the beautiful coincidences and things happening in our favor, including uh, unexpected financial rewards coming to all of us. And also, we hold the intention that I will solve my challenges with Microsoft so I can get my uh, password reset after weeks of trying to make that happen. Thank you, Infinite Creator. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. So, David, I hired a technology angel for you to help you with the Microsoft problem. And I saw you going to Best Buy
Thank you.
and sitting down with the computer guys. I always forget the name that they use for those computer guys, but I got a clear message that,
Genius Bar right now.
thank you,
Geek Squad.
Geek Squad, that if you're a geek and you kind of know the back door, that it's really easy to do the reset. But for those of us who are normal people who don't know that stuff, it's really confusing and hard. And so when you get there, it takes them about 15, 20 minutes and it's a done deal.
Thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course. Of course. And yeah, I will type in the names of the books that you shared. Thank you so much for doing that. David, you missed when I talked about something that I found really profound. And I have to thank you again for giving me that wonderful book about Ho'oponopono, because I came across two videos recently that I will share with the group that really opened something for me. And I got a big breakthrough just yesterday as we were doing the intention group, because I pride myself on being a very positive, uplifting, can do person. And I realized that my positivity creates an equal and opposite reaction of negativity. And so the beautiful thing about Ho'oponopono, and I was also guided to look at the map of consciousness. And if you look at the map of consciousness, everybody says, well, I want to come from love or above energy. Well, love is at 500. What is above love is joy. What is above joy is peace. And that peace, that space of infinite divine grace, is what you achieve with Ho'oponopono. When you wipe everything away and you go back to what the doctor from Hawaii, I never remember his name, what he calls neutral. In reality, it's your highest state of being because nothing is blocking you. So I made a commitment. I received a challenge from the divine as we were holding the intention last night, that I have a choice to live from a space of infinite divine grace. All I have to do is give up judgment and emotion, all emotion, even the stuff that I call good. I get to go into that space of being an observer and a witness and accept everything that it just is. It is neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so, right, Angela?
Yes,
All
and it's
right.
Dr. Hugh Len.
Thank you,
Wow.
Dr. Hugh Len.
Thank you for sharing that, Elaine.
Yeah, really profound. And I think you get the intention email, don't you, David? Edgar?
Yes, I saw the links
Okay.
in the intention email.
Okay, well, I'll send it again with this email, but also watch that intention video because the messages that came through were just amazing. All right, so I'm going to support the group with an intention also. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that we are very aware of how we feel and what we think. So we notice our emotions and our judgments, immediately replacing them for infinite divine grace, accepting and acknowledging everything as just an example of what is the perfection of infinite intelligence. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. That was really interesting. I felt called to imagine that I was humming, doing the deep breath and then pretending that I was humming just in my mind, feeling as though I was humming. And it was amazing. It was amazing what came through. Yeah. Good stuff, you guys. You are amazing. I got to get chat back up. There we go.
Takes one to know one, we all say. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Elaine.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you so much. You're
thanks
all
to
amazing.
all of you. You're just astounding.
Thank you.
And that you stick around for an hour and a half. Wow. You are such a profound spiritual teacher just by sharing who you are, sharing your gifts, showing up here. We all benefit immensely from your participation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you all. Have
Thank
a
you all.
wonderful week.
You
Mwah.
too.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Bye.